Hey, sports fans, welcome to Week 5 of Tahoe Sportsline. I've got our resident experts in the house, Commissioner Tooney and Coach McLaughlin. Guys, good to see you again.
Good to see you.
So Oakland starting Bartolo Colon against Matt Scherzer
All right,
in Detroit.
let's stop there. Go Oakland, but we're talking football. Before we get started, let's talk about our Facebook competitors last week. I think we were doing a little bit of popping off last week, and we got served.
Totally did, and we definitely got served. Terry Ann Alexander went 10 for 10. How about that? Shout out to Terry Ann for that. She won a full-service bike tune from Sports LTD. And Russ Tahoe, he went 8 for 10, and he got himself $25 to Base Camp Pizza. You can compete against us, too, and you know what? We're going to stop the smack talk because we didn't do so well after the smack talk last week. Log on to our website, and it's under contests.
You did pretty well. Russ, my next door neighbor, no favoritism there. 11 for 15, though. Not bad.
Not bad at all. Although you're only supposed to pick 10 games, people, so just pick 10.
All right, Coach, who are the 3 NFL teams we have, games that we have for this week?
Well, the first thing we're going to start with is Houston's getting 7.5 points to play San Francisco in San Francisco. And this is a make or break week for the Niners. We're going to find out if they're contenders or pretenders. They need to beat the suddenly looks like vulnerable Houston Texans by a lot to prove that they belong as an elite team. I think they're going to step up and win this game by more.
Suddenly vulnerable Texans. I don't know about that. I think the 49ers are a little vulnerable as well. I know the Texans didn't do well last week against Seattle, but I expect that they'll win this one in a very close matchup. I wouldn't be surprised if they just won it outright, but I'm going to take the Texans as dogs in the points.
You may be onto something here. Players only meeting early in the season, but for a Super Bowl favored team, going into preseason, a little bit of turmoil there. 7.5 points is a lot of points. I got to go with the home team on this one. Go Niners.
Yeah, and go Niners. Speaking of home teams, San Diego is actually Oakland is getting 4.5 points as the home team against San Diego. I really like Oakland for a couple of reasons. Oakland lost last week, but they didn't have Pryor. Pryor is going to be back. And San Diego still has Phillip Rivers, who I do not think is a top-flight quarterback. In a close game, I think Oakland's going to make the points that they need to. I think they win this game outright.
I disagree. And, the Chargers are a little beat up. They're missing Malcolm Floyd now and Dwight Freeney out for the season. Huge losses there for the Chargers. But I expect the Chargers will go into Oakland and win this one. I know that they're giving up 4.5 points, but in the past 11 seasons, San Diego has come to Oakland and covered the spread 9 times.
You want to talk about beat up? The Raiders are missing McFadden this week. Phillip Rivers seems to be the real deal. I'll take the Chargers in this one.
I'm with you.
All right, and the final game we have is the Monday night game where the Jets are getting 10.5 points against Atlanta in Atlanta. 10.5 points is a lot of points, particularly, I just really like Atlanta at home. I think Atlanta showed a little bit more character against New England, and I think that they're going to start showing they are a playoff team, and I do believe the Jets are one of the poorest coach teams with one of the worst offenses in the game. I really like Atlanta to cover.
Oh, those are some harsh remarks for the Jets, but you know what? They set the bar really low for a reason, right? And they've done a great job covering the spread all season. I'm going to go with the Jets and take the points.
This one pains me. I hate the Jets, but Atlanta spotting 10.5 in this game, that's a lot in any NFL game. I'll take Rex Ryan and 10.5 points on this one, although I'm not super confident on this pick.
I am. I'm going with the Jets plus the points.
I like Atlanta.
All right, make sure you log onto our Facebook page. It's a free competition, and we'll see you next week on Tahoe Sportsline.